Hey everyone, welcome to Lady Arcader's Attract Mode. We're so happy to have you here. My name is Alara. I'm going to be your host for the night. So, in case you're not 100% sure where you are, we are Lady Arcaders. It is an all-women's gaming collective. Lady Arcaders welcomes all women in gaming, speedrunners, developers, and casual fans alike. In addition to our cozy private community, we run weekly showcases here on Twitch channel, and then larger community events throughout the year. We actually have volunteer submissions open and game submissions open for our Ladies Arcaders Out of Bounds Toronto, which is our first in-person speedrunning event. The event's going to take place on June 18th, 2024 at the Seascape Sci-Fi Bar and Cafe in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's going to be streamed online on this Twitch channel. Run submissions will close at 11:59 p.m. March 31st, and volunteer submissions are going to close at 11:59 p.m. on April 14th. The event's going to be in participation with Toronto Games Week 2024, which celebrates the playable arts cultures and it runs from June 13th to the 19th. More details can be found at our links, which are available on the website for ladyarcaders.com. In addition, if you want to be on Attract Mode, we are accepting submissions. The showcases are always open, and we're currently scheduling for April and beyond. So if you want to participate, send those pitches over to ladyarcaders.com/start. We want to show off the games you love in the way that you love them. I know you're definitely excited for today's run. It is going to be Fae Farm. This game looks absolutely adorable. I am excited to watch this. I'm sure you're excited to watch this, and you don't want to hear me talk for too much longer. You would rather listen to Jaypeg. They're going to be running the wing percent category, which they routed. And then afterwards, they're going to be showing us around their farm. So let's welcome Jaypeg.
Hi, I'm Jaypeg. This is the wonderful game of Fae Farm, which I am deeply, fundamentally obsessed with since it dropped. And as is, normal in farming sims, one, there's essentially a campaign, and two, you can speedrun it if it's got tech technically, and then on top of that, it has something that every single farming sim games has, which is a double jump. That's a normal thing that all farming sim games have, right? So we're going to do everything we can to get the double jump as fast as possible, which is why it's called wing percent, because your wings are what cause you to be able to do that. So we're speedrunning getting our fairy wings as quickly as we can. You're going to see me do a whole lot of what's going to look like goofing off and running around outside, and then a whole lot of mining. And then right at the end of the run, like 5 things happen within the space of like 2 minutes, and then we have our wings. So yeah, it's super cute. Just a couple shout outs for Fae Farm's design to begin with is, this is their skin color selector. Every single one of these teeny tiny little, like you can see the purple one I have selected, this rectangle, that's the size of a skin color. So that's like your skin color choices. Your hair and eye colors are very much the same. We have pronoun selection and voice, and the voices aren't even labeled as like masc or femme or anything. So they've been doing a really, really cool job. But without further ado, while I've yammered for a second, I just wanted to give a shout out to that. I'm going to start, so time will begin when I select start at chapter 2, and then my wonderful comms friends can jump in then. Hold to complete my character select, and time begins in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, sorry, comms friends. I will shut up for a second so you can say hi.
That's okay. I'm just watching the chicken. I like the loading chicken.
I'm also watching the loading chicken.
You saw it have a moment there. That wasn't important. That's not where we're gonna be. We're gonna start over here. Loading chicken is very important. Loading chicken, you will see a lot. So, yeah. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna check our mailbox. We're not really gonna read any of these, but we're gonna mark them as read. And we're going to run off of our farm that is in shambles over to a cute little wizard named Alaric. Oh, I'm gonna catch this butterfly. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Every time you get like a new animal, you'll hold it over your head really excitedly. So, Alaric.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Alaric is really, really cute. We've only met 2 people, and they're so cute.
And Alaric is making sad crying noises because he's very hungry. So Alaric is the town wizard. He's very, very hungry. And he wants grilled mussels. So we're gonna go down to the beach to get him some mussels, but we're gonna get distracted along the way gathering berries because we will need berries for us for food. And I'm also gonna need an extra bit of silt and an extra bit of sand. And I'm also gonna grab these while I'm standing here. I hear a frog. I want the frog for money. I'm not going to chase the frog. It's going to take all of my mental fortitude to not go after the frog in this moment. It's really hard to not go for the frog. Alright. And then there's my one mussel. If there's another mussel here, I'll grab it. Sweet. I'm gonna grab this ammonite because I'm gonna sell that, and then this other mussel. So, essentially, the beginning of this game and this first couple days of setup is like continued tutorial and getting set up for things that we need to do. So this is Holly. This is the one that you've seen on all the art. She's super duper cute. I'm buying exactly 1 turnip from her and then I'm walking away. Why did I need exactly 1 turnip? It's because one of the final quests that we'll need to complete requires 10 turnips worth of chopped vegetables. And we get 9 turnip seeds to start with. So we're gonna get that now. We're gonna grow all of our turnips over the next 4 days, and then we're not gonna farm anything else over the course of the run, which feels like every farming sim ever, which is like, you farm like this one thing one time, like, for like farming speedruns, and then you just never farm again.
We basically do a couple things and then spend time in the mines, and then everything all happens in 5 minutes at the end. My brain just went, as is tradition with a farming speedrun.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I guess you could be in the game doing farming things, or what if? Like, what if though?
What if?
So
you could just.
No, you're good. Yeah, what if you could just mine instead? What if you could just be doing mine combat and gathering a bunch of ore and not be farming in your farm game?
Look, this is speedrunning. We're not supposed to play the game, okay? We're trying to play the game as little as possible.
Exactly. So I'm being kind of selective about clearing out this space. I'm going for the dropped logs primarily, and also the stone, because the dropped logs take 2 axe swings and give you 2 pieces of wood. The standing trees take 5 axe swings and give you 3 pieces of wood for the trunk, and then another 5 for 3 pieces of wood for the stump. So in terms of efficiency, they're not the mood today. And because you can see my energy depleting rapidly, we're going to leave them there for the moment. I'm gonna gather some more berries.
That chime was the single most sim-like thing I've heard all day.
Yeah. Another thing, so a thing that came out literally today. So for those of you that didn't see the memes, Fae Farm dropped an enormous patch today. So I have not had a chance to like do much like rerouting or practice with the new patch. However, technically what they did breaks the game like wide open for speedrunning in a very exciting way. So I'm gonna store some stuff really quick and then get you back out. You, butterfly, you can get stored. So if you look up at the corner, right where it says, like, Monday to year 1, you can see a little snail, like a cute little snail friend. I am being so weird about drawing this right now. Why am I doing this? Okay. Time is moving at half speed. And this is really, really great for later in the run, because it means that we don't have to leave the mines as often to go home and sleep. Now, we do want to eventually go home and sleep. We're gonna, you know, have to get some stuff done, but we don't have to, and running back from the mines is terrible. So now we get to skip, like, multiple times of sprinting back to the house and going, oh god, oh my god, oh god, oh my god. I'm gonna get this frog. Yeah! Frogs are called peepers, by the way. I don't know why.
I adore that the frog is purple. So cute.
There's a pink rainbow one called an aurora frog, and while they're nightmarishly difficult to catch at this low level, I love them all the same. Alright, cool. So we have fed Alaric. He says, defeat these thorns with me tomorrow. I'll make you something overnight, and then we can defeat thorns like this tomorrow. So we've done technically all that we can do for today, but before I go to sleep, I'm going to do a couple things. Namely, start to fish, because fishing's going to be important. Yeah, sure, let's start out with a high difficulty fish. This is a normal and good thing that I should do. If I were to show my settings, you would see that there's an option to do something called simple fishing. I find it anything but, so I leave non-simple fishing on. I've tried simple fishing more than once, and every time it goes badly. So we don't do it. I just do the normal fishing. Yeah, another high level fish. You can tell they're like high level because of like the rainbow glint, and they move faster and have bigger like swim circuits.
Ah.
He does not want to pay attention to me. I'm gonna go to this regular guy right here. So fishing is really important for like a lot of things in the run. One is that early on, grilled fish is going to be one of our best food sources. Oh my god, why are you so far away? And on top of that, later a quest requires us to have some cooked seafood of a some cooked seafood. So we're gonna need to like build things and build a hearth. Why are you being the most difficult trout I've seen in my entire life? He's embarrassing me. Mom, can you come pick me up? The fish is embarrassing me like 10 minutes into my run. But we're also gonna need like 3 of a very specific type of fish, and I'm trying to get my level of fishing up so that when I see those fish, which are sardines, that I can catch them easier, because they're a rarer spawn. They spawn only down in the ocean, and you need 3 specifically sardines for a quest. And I have a personal, I saw Blondkevon in chat. Blondkevon and if Gondor is here can both tell you I have a personal vendetta against sardines. So I want to be ready for them. It's on site.
I find that so funny because like I'm a Stardew player, and sardines are not a rare spawn for us. So
Yeah.
it's like you want okay.
Yeah, we do.
I guess.
And it's on site. What? Hello? You know what? Fine. Ooh, that was not what I expected. I was not going for you, but I'll take you. I
That
wanted
fish
the
just
cheap one.
swooped in.
Yeah.
Theft.
Swiper, no swiping. But actually, please do.
Sure, I'll take the 100 experience. It's fine. Now let's try to get this normal one, who has been up until now extremely difficult for no reason. All right, we're gonna put the lure like right behind him so that when he turns around, or that could work. I'll put the lure directly on top of him, and he'll just magically adhere to it. But yeah, fish is super important, and you're going to see me return to fishing at multiple points. We're not going to upgrade our fishing rod because that costs too much money, but how am I doing on fish right now? 2 rainbow, 3 regular. That's fine. Ooh, I want to chop this. And then I think I should have enough wood. Let me just check. But we're gonna go to bed here in a second, even though I just said we don't have to, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Again, it's a farming sim speedrun, so we're going to bed at 10 a.m., baby!
Are you really speedrunning a farming sim if you aren't sleeping the entire time?
Exactly. So I gotta upgrade my house a tiny bit. This will give me more HP and more energy, hopefully, if it remembers to load correctly. Sometimes it doesn't for a couple days, and then spontaneously it'll be like, oh my god, you upgraded your house. Like, which is fine. It's fine. So
This brings new meaning to the phrase, home decor gives me life.
Yes! Thank you! So, the second time you leave your house, it tells you about the item wheel. That's not important right now. We're gonna water our crops. And you can see our quest is to talk to Alaric for rewards. We're actually going to ignore that for a second, because I have a great thing happening with that all-seeing eyeball in the corner of the screen. What that means is that I got a good night's sleep, like the true gamer fantasy, and for a brief period of time, I have stat regen, and it regenerates very quickly. So we're going to take this opportunity before anything major is happening to clear our farm of specifically all of the little trees, or like the little beach logs, and then the stones. I don't necessarily need as much of the, like, no, not you. Like the weeds and stuff like that. Like, I may grab a couple, but like you honestly, like, you don't need that many of them for the run. Stone and logging, though, is important. Hopefully, you can see these thicker trees, of course, in regular farming sim fashion. Those thicker trees, the oak ones, we cannot hit with our low-level axe. You get stuck in it, you're not strong enough, all that good stuff. So we're also hoping that I don't hit one of them, because then I have to sit through the whole animation. And that would suck. So, okay, we're just checking, we're checking, okay. I'm making sure I don't miss anything behind the trees, but you can see, like, my energy, almost as, like, fast as I'm using it, is coming back. So the energy is the green bar. So I missed, but that's fine. I will eventually need plant fibers. And yeah, we're just clearing this out. So, if anybody in, like, also, like, I'm not gonna have chat open because I have, like, a little set of notes open for me and then the game. So if anybody has any questions from chat, like, feel free to pass them along. I think I saw a rock here. Yeah!
There's a rock there?
Yeah! Eagle eyes, baby!
That was impressive! I was like, I'm sorry, there's no rock there. And then I hear the sound. Oh, okay.
So there's no questions from chat, but there is some cheering for frogs and the fact that there is a fishing minigame in the farming game. So.
Oh, of course, yeah. And it is very, like, the fishing in this game, if you're holding down A, you're reeling in, and then you have this, like, buffer zone for, there we go, for, like, the line will start to turn red. If it gets all the way red, of course, it'll snap, and they will swim away and pull you into the water. Which...
So, I do have one important question from NBZ now.
Yeah!
I have a question. Why are you all so cool?
Z! That's illegal. You can't be that nice.
I was about to say Z, no you.
That's
like,
true.
I'm pretty sure that's a no you moment.
That is true. Z.
I believe the answer
I
is
agree.
cat is cute.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yes.
that is,
Z is
yes.
great. Z is the most adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Also, specifically these peacock butterflies that I'm grabbing when you see me grab the frog.
Frog. I'm sorry.
Get!
They are so cute.
Unfortunately, I do
Frog.
sell the frogs, but,
It's sometimes you need to sell cute things.
gosh, I forgot what I was gonna say. So those butterflies that I'm capturing, we need, like, again, right at the end of the run, we're gonna need, like, pixie dust from them, essentially. And it's, like, one of the last things we do, but, you know, always good to catch them. We only need, like, 3 or 4. But you'll see me probably catch somewhere around, like, 9 before I cool it, because I don't know what restraint is. So,
And
again...
it's better to have more than less when you've got a longer run.
Exactly. It's one of those, I only need it for one thing, and I could stop, but I'm really paranoid that I won't grab enough. So what if I just grab, like, one more 6 times?
Mm-hmm.
Like, again. Okay, so... Alright, so we've technically done all that we need to do today. So I'm gonna do... How am I doing on fishing and stuff like that? Because I'm gonna need to sell 3 fish. I need more regular fish. So I'm gonna go down to the beach and grab some regular fish while I have time today. Oh, crab!
Oh.
This is what a crab
Oh
looks
my
like.
gosh. I need these as plushies.
They're so cute, right?
I legit need these as plushies. They are so cute.
Everything. So what you also need to do is go to the Twitter for Fae Farm. At some point, oh, there's one. There's my nemesis right there. That's a sardine. They made a crab rave video with those crabs.
Oh god.
Perfect.
That is fantastic.
It's very good. I watched it while I was trying to make the meme for today. And I was like, wait, hang on, this is performance art. So you can see that this sardine is being a nightmare
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
a very mean sardine.
A mean sardine? That's my band name now, thank you.
Good.
He is...
The only good sardine is in a can.
I would agree with that, except that I don't want to eat those either. I like how chunky they are. They
Okay,
have, like...
if sardines fit in a can, and that's the size sardines are,
How big
and we
is
just
the
pulled a
can?
sardine out of the lake, how big are we?
That's a really good question.
I mean, like, I know we're a fairy, but
We're actually not a fairy yet. We're a human.
Yes, 'cause we don't have wings. We don't have wings.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
The
Ophelia,
plot.
I don't need this existential crisis about
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to inflict this on you. I'm sorry.
Yep. I mean, this game also starts like all other farming sims in that you were promised like a house for $1, and when you showed up to this island of Azoria, you instead got caught in a whirlpool and like crashed ashore, and Merritt was like, oh, here, have this like destroyed old house and bad tools. Also, this guy is being a nightmare to me right now. I just want you for the money. God!
It was a very mean fish.
The fish are being like,
You can swim.
you can
What?
swim! Yeah!
Oh, 10 out of 10 game.
It's the best. So we're gonna try and get, if I can, this guy. This is a salmon. He's like a more like basic fish as well, and quite plentiful. So we're gonna get him as well. All right, I'm out of inventory space, which means that's a good enough queue for me personally to head up. I just said we're gonna head on back, but it's fish stack, and we have room for more salmon. Come here, buddy. Come here. There we go. These like little like tiny little ribbon fish guppy things you see in the water are not catchable. They're just for the aesthetic. Although there is hint hint, there's a Fae realm in this game. We won't get to see, well, we will get to see it on my farm, like my save. We won't get to see it in the run, but there's a fish called a tiny teal fish, which I think is adorable, except that it's not tiny. But the name's good.
I'm okay, so if it's not tiny, is it at least teal?
Yes, it is in
Okay.
fact teal.
I'd be a little worried if I was being that bamboozled.
Yes, you are not being hoodwinked that much. All right, we're gonna just do more of that. We're gonna store some stuff. Store you, store you, store you. Keep, 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 sell, sell. Great. And I realized I said that while the wonderful Selcouth is here, who I usually just will call Sel. So
I'm used to it.
I was not calling to you, although I do adore you. One of the things about Fae Farm, though, that is, like, depending on your farming sim, you know, a little bit different, is you have a limited number of sale slots per day, and it's these, like, benches, these tables over here. As you go through the game, you get the ability to buy more, like, you know, like, the farm stand table at your farm also becomes a place where you can sell stuff. So I just upgraded my inventory because I had the money. And we're going to go to bed at 11 a.m. How are we doing on time, by the way?
You are at 22 minutes, 25 seconds.
Okay. Not horrible. This next day, I can kind of, like, sit back a little bit and not do as much. And immediately go to the next day. So I want to get into the mine around 30-ish minutes. So, okay. Check your mail again because Eddie wants to talk to you. And we're going to water our turnips before talking to Eddie. Eddie, spoiler alert, Eddie is a fisherman whose boat is destroyed because of the whirlpools, but then even though his boat is destroyed, I want this rock. I'm mad I didn't get this rock earlier. Give me that. Thank you. He's a fisherman who's upset that his boat was destroyed, even when you do get rid of the whirlpools over the course of the game, he doesn't go back out on his boat. He just chills there. So I think he took the boat as, like, he took the L and he just kind of decided he was going to stand there and be town grandpa instead, which I respect, you know? Like, you can be done eventually, man. Like,
Sometimes you gotta retire. Eventually, it's good for you.
Yeah, so he kind of just was like, you know what? No. So what he wants us to do is he's going to want us to sell 3 fish. So we're going to kind of shortcut to him going down that way. All right. More crab! And we're going to grab this stuff on the way. You get back here. You get back here. Yeah! We're gonna grab these. So coral and sand dollars, we will need 10 each of ammonite. We get to sell, but we'll need 10 coral and 10 sand dollars for one of the final quests as well. Can I pick this up, please? Thank you. This is a warp pad. We're not going to be able to use this one because it requires a gem that we won't get in this set of mines. There's 3 sets of mines in the game. We're only going to go through the first ones. And that lily pad is the path to the DLC. So we're also not going over there.
Do the flowers around it bloom when you get close to it?
Yes, they
That's
do.
so cool.
And on top of that, you don't actually need to buy the DLC to use it. If the person that you're co-op with has it and is hosting, you can go to the DLC on their account. Like,
Neat.
it'll only pertain to your character on that save, but if you're trying to decide if, like, the DLC is worth it or anything like that, I happen to think it is. It's very cute. It adds, like, a new little area and stuff. Butterfly, thank you. But if you wanted to like see it before you bought it, like you can do that. All right, so we're selling fish. So we're gonna sell these guys, that herring, that rockfish. Those were all like expensive fish, so we're giving them the boot right now. And then fill it out with ammonite. I don't need to offload a ton of stuff because as a single player, you just don't need, like, the quests give you enough money. What's weird is that I end up being much more strapped for cash when we play in co-op. Like, none of us know how that happens, but it does. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay.
I do have to give a small shout out for how cute the backflip animation on that jump is.
Yes, that you can backflip and stuff. It's the best. All right, so we've done enough today. So we're just gonna go with that. And back to bed at 7:30 in the morning. So
I mean, I've had those days.
I wanted to have one of those days earlier this week. So, okay. The queue for something being sold is like overnight, so we've technically sold enough. And now these turnips are done. So I've already failed at my own personal mission, which is that I try and water them all before gathering them all, because it kind of annoys me when I'm like pulling one and another one is still there to be watered. But it's fine. It's not that important. It's only important to me. Okay, so you notice that we did put on food, and I'm gonna grab more berries because I have to come back here to do inventory stuff later. So we're gonna talk to Eddie. Eddie's gonna send us on a fetch quest around around part of the city. And then after he does that, he's gonna tell us to talk to Cleo, who's the hello, Crab. I want you for money. You're good money. And Cleo's gonna tell us how to get into the mines, and Cleo will need us to gather food, like meals, to go into the mines. So I'm not grabbing the food until Cleo tells me to grab the food. Because if I grab the food before Cleo tells me to, it doesn't count for the quest. So Eddie has sent us to go talk to Erlene, who is his sister. She says hello, and then she gives us the best quest of all, which is, her quest is to buy a chicken from her. So
Yes.
her quest is to patronize her business. Buy animal. We're getting chicken, baby.
It's the chicken.
All right, so the chicken's name is Ichi.
I do have one more question from chat.
Yes.
Just got here. Important question. Can we smooch the people in this game?
There are romances, yes. And all romances in this game are, like, there's no, like, gender locks on them. Like, so while there's technically only 6 romanceable characters, you can smooch them no matter who you are, and they also don't make any weird comments about it. Like they're not like, oh, we're kind of homies. Like, no. They're like, if you're gay, you're gay, and the game's cool with it. So I registered my chicken. This is Ichi. I put food in Ichi's bin, and then I petted Ichi, and then Ichi's fresh air meter is filling up. So we want to make Ichi happy, like level 3 happy as soon as possible, because then Ichi can start giving us eggs. Funny story, and we'll come back to it when we go to my farm, is that I originally wasn't super impressed with the romance dialogue in this game, because they just, like, one thing that I will 100% give to Stardew Valley, also we're going to go talk to Eddie's other sister, Loretta. We already did her quest, which was to feed the chicken. So we're just going to sit here and redeem stuff for a second. But I originally, like, out loud, I said to my best friend, Gondor, that I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like, you know, I'm glad that this game has co-op, because, you know, like, I don't know that I'm gonna, like, romance any characters or anything, because, like, I don't find their dialogue that interesting. Like, I don't know. And then literally less than, like, 2 hours later, I was sitting next to him on the couch playing this game, and he hears me out loud yell the sentence, "Who is that?" And he was like, "Oh, she found who I thought she was gonna find." And that character's my husband now, so yeah, apparently all I needed to change my mind on the romanceable options was to be Namshal, and then I was just gonna be down bad forever. But we'll talk more about Namshal later. So this is Cleo, the adventurer. She told us to go get food and get potions, so we're gonna go get food and get potions. I'm gonna grab the magic berries.
Fun little fact for you, Gondor actually commented in chat right before you made that story. And then there's people already wondering who the husbando is, and they want to meet him.
Oh, you'll meet him, don't worry. And I've actually been saving some level of interaction with him for like, since the updates. So apparently they potentially added, like, new dialogue and, like, affection options with the patch that dropped today. And I haven't gotten to see those yet. So that I can, if any of them are cute, squee about them in real time. So I saved that. Vera, I want to stand on your counter to talk to you. Alright, so we're gonna buy... This is a new routing thing. We're buying a healing potion. We're buying 10 Zoomy potions and only, like, 2 Gone potions for the moment. So, Zoomy potions make you run faster. I'll use one in the minute to get to the mines, but it's not worth it to use it yet. I'm gonna drop off this crab. And also a bunch of these. So... I am also going to use these as energy, but we're going to have to get rid of some first. Okay. So, yeah, don't worry. We'll see Namshal. I'll introduce you, but I'm a simple woman that really liked Legolas as a youngin', and that's all I'm going to say about Namshal.
I understand.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna pop a Zoomy potion to run over to the mines now. Woo! Zoomy potion. The cool thing about the Zoomy potions is if you hit the mushrooms while using the Zoomy potion, it sends you further. Did not mean to hit the menu there. So now all we have to do, if I don't get stuck on rocks, is run to the entrance of the mines. Some of that stuff I will gather on our way home. So here beginneth the next portion. How much time has elapsed? I'm just curious how long it took me to get into the mines.
You're currently sitting at about 34 minutes.
All right, cool. It's under 40 to get into the mines. That's all I care about. It's not my best early time, but we'll take it. Okay. So the mines work like mostly anything where, you know, there's all the ore and the button to open the door to the next floor is under it. So this is what we're gonna be doing for a minute. And yes, if you see on the side an almanac entry for frog sweat, yes, that's a product that this game has. Glory be, we have frog sweat.
Is the frog sweat purple?
It's like blue, I think. Or that might be the jar.
That's fair. You know, that's fair. If you take purple, it's red and blue mixed together, so...
Yeah.
They sweat out the blue, I guess?
Yeah, that's...
Works for me. I can agree with this logic.
So...
Oh, good question here. Can you drink it?
You, technically, because it's a potion ingredient, so you cannot directly drink it, but you can drink it in a potion. So
It sounds like we need an update a la Stardew and Mayo to fix that.
oh, don't worry. Not to be like a Samsung iPhone thing, but this game started with mayo as a recipe. We've had mayo.
Can you drink your mayo though?
I think you can directly consume it. I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh, you guys win this round.
I've usually just sold it because it makes really good money.
That's fair.
So I'm focusing on coal first, because coal obviously is going to power our furnace, so we're going to need a fair amount of it for the run itself, because we're going to be making a lot of bricks. So even though I just hit the button, I am going to take a second to go get this one that's on my screen in the corner. And yeah, just like any farming sim with mines, there's a couple different shapes that the mine can be, but where things are spawning and everything, that's RNG, baby, because that's also the farming sim classic. So, okay. I'm looking at my notes, and my ideal first pass at mines is 25 stone, over 26 copper, over 12 coal, over 5 iron, and over, I think, 5... Oh my gosh, what is it? Citrine is the first precious stone. We're gonna hope that we get as close to that as possible. Copper is, other than stone, copper is the most important thing to grab. And I'm grabbing mussels so that I can have food for another day. Which is also why I came in here with so much food, because you see it's only 10:05 right now. I'm not gonna need to leave these mines for a very long time, as long as I have the energy to stay here, which is the new route thing, because that time slower came today. So I really have no idea overall how much time that saves, other than I know that it's a lot. And in co-op, we're really gonna need to grind into some rerouting stuff, but I'm honestly thinking that for co-op, I think it'll take the co-op run of this under an hour, like, or really close, which is very exciting to hit that hour mark. Because I think we were around like 110, 115 before.
Oh, that's a huge time save.
So
That's a big difference.
I'm hopeful.
Was that a turtle?
It's actually a compass. That kind of looks like a turtle, but it's a compass. It's called a Drexen, which took me a long time to figure out, because all the enemy names are like puns. So there's a treasure chest called a Trezor. It yells. I don't know if that was gonna be obvious, but it yells. And like there's a ship wheel, like a steering wheel. I don't know what we call those, but we're calling it a steering wheel today. Leave me alone. Any pirate fans, just close your ears. But anyway, it's a steering wheel, and it's called an octo wheel because it's got an octopus stuck to it. It took me until speedrunning this game to realize that the Drexens are called Drexens because they're compasses. It's like direction.
Oh my gosh, I would have not come to that at all.
I had like at least 100 hours in this game before I got there. No,
That's
I'm
the thing. When you said compasses, I was like, okay, I'm not
following.
Seeing, I'm not following
either.
here.
Eating at light speed. Okay, we're good. So, as I...
Came on in chat saying I've been playing this game since launch and I can't believe they've done this.
Yeah, none of us got it. God, I love that little chicken run.
It's so good.
It's so good. So, also, yeah, now that we have monsters, we have, like, battle music that kicks in when there are monsters on a floor. I'm gonna go take care of him first. That's a Trezor. And there's a little bit of, like, if I can get it correctly, you can kind of stun lock enemies. Where if you don't, like, there's, here, I'll take a second shot. So you have attack, like 1, 2, 3. If you only do that first attack over and over and keep pushing towards the enemy, they get, like, stun locked and a little knockback. And for higher level enemies further in the game, that's really, really helpful. So it's not super important here, but good for you to know for, like, later stuff, for sure. And it, like, the octawheels it does not make a difference on, to be honest, because the octawheels are floating. Okay, that was a really early button. We're gonna harvest all the copper here, whether they like it or not. I love the quiet, chill mining music, though. Like, it's so peaceful to me, even as I sit here and violently swing a pickaxe at objects.
I like how pretty the mine is. Like, it's got the water and the trees and, like, sunlight.
It's not
it's
dirt.
Just pretty.
It's not a dirt mine, no. It's the saltwater mines. All 3 of the mines in this game are, like, honestly, like, beautiful. The third one, less beautiful, more cool, because the third one's, like, inside a volcano. We won't see that, but just know it's there and it's very neat. The second one is really pretty, because it's, like, these floating, like, magic islands. We won't see it, but you'll have to take my word for it. Or you could just buy this game because it's a cool game. I was
definitely on the fence. Well, not even on the fence. I just have like 15 other farming sims that I play when this came out. And now I'm sitting here like, darn it, I'm gonna have to get this.
It's really cute. It's really good, and I think that they're doing a great job. And especially with the time slower, because a lot of people's primary complaint was like, oh my god, I barely have time to do my dailies before the day is ending. So with the time slower, like the half speed day, literal game changer. All right, how are we?
I still don't like that you have to kill the turtles.
Yeah, they not to sound dramatic, but they get in my way.
Oh no, I get it, but also they're way too cute.
They're really cute. All right, there's one over there. Yeah, they kind of have little turtle feetsies, huh? But he's gonna charge at me and inflict me with pain, and also he carries iron, which I want iron before I leave here. Hey, buddy. Ah, you've got too far away in the stun lock. There we go. Alright, I need more food. Let's do... I feel like I'm in, like, a Zelda, like Breath of the Wild, eating that much food back to back every single time. Or like Skyrim or something where it's like, oh no, I got hit, let me pause, and in midair eat 17 apples and 2 wheels of cheese.
That's where my mind went. Skyrim and just pausing all the apples.
I mean, that's the move.
You mean you don't normally just falling through the air eat a whole bunch of food?
Oh.
That's an average Tuesday for me.
Couldn't
I
you
was gonna
argue...
say 17 apples, 2 wheels of cheese. That's just girl dinner.
That is girl dinner. Oh, you're so right. Shout out to my mom who's been doing girl dinner since way before girl dinner was a thing. Where to the point where when I explained to her what girl dinner was, and it was like, it's like when you come home and your dinner is 2 large tomatoes that you cut up and put red wine vinegar on, and then a glass of red wine. And she's like, oh, that's girl dinner? Okay, cool. I immediately know what you're talking about. And then she just didn't. She was like, I'm on board. I love doing this where you can switch back and forth between them. There's no benefit to it, but it's satisfying.
I mean, there's benefit in it of you're getting both in it. Yeah, spike points.
Oh, okay.
Serotonin is a benefit.
Yeah. Alright, I have a boatload of copper right now, but I need to keep pushing through these mines for... I don't think I have enough iron. Yeah, I'm low on iron. Drop iron! Ow. Okay, thank you. I now have enough iron, but we're gonna keep going. Because we can. I said because we can, not because we won't, game. So yeah, I'm gonna push as hard as I can into these mines on this day, because the more resources I get today, the less days we will take overall, and we'd love to see it. So we're just gonna push this. This is the new strat. The old strat would be basically to get a little bit over your goal amount and then leave for the day so you can start working on stuff, but you have to go to bed, you have to run right now, worry doesn't kick in until 11 o'clock at night, so we're good. So we're gonna be doing this forever. I hope everybody likes the mines.
Honestly, this is a cozy mine.
It is.
I kind of yearn for this mine.
I do too, which is why I keep doing this run, even though it kind of hurts my fingy, but you know, it's fine. That's what gamer gloves are for.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we need copper for, God, like almost everything. Copper is one of those, like, copper and stone are those things where it's like, can you grab copper and stone? Grab copper and stone. Weirdly in co-op, coal becomes one of those things, but on solo, I seem to, like, not ever actually run out of coal. I don't understand why that happens, because co-op doesn't change, like, that much in terms of needs, and yet it changes so much about what I have to focus on. So, okay, let's go get this citrine. We're just gonna mine these floors for all they're worth right now and get every last bit of resource that is, like, valuable. Okay, perfect. Okay. 58, 7, 41, 23. I need more stone. Okay, so my next things that I'm gonna have to build require 20 stone. Why did I say it like that? 20 stone, 10 copper ore, 25 stone, 10 coal. Okay. Let's just do this floor and then go back.
Not gonna lie, I thought that compass was flying for a second, and I was like, there's flying bugs in this game.
No, there are not flying bugs, but the octo wheels fly, and they're incredibly annoying. When you're invisible, things of course can't aggro you, except that the octo wheels, which are flying, like, God, I wish other video games would use the AI that this game uses for the octo wheels for, like, enemies that are aggro, because God, they have laser precision to you even when you're invisible. Like, Gunnar and Blanc came on 100% know this. They have died to octo wheels mid-run with me more than once. And it hurts. I would really... Alright. Does Peridot show up on, like, the next floor, or does it show up at 10? Oh, there's an octo wheel!
Oh, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
That is scary.
And being underneath them hurts, so they're really annoying.
That's a no, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a not friend. Alright, we're gonna check if this floor has Peridot, and if it doesn't, we're gonna turn around and leave. But if I see green— yeah! Oh, I'm so good at this video game.
Kind of friend-shaped, but definitely not friend.
Not friend.
Not friend.
It's not even friend-shaped to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's icky.
Uncomfy.
I take some satisfaction in knowing that I'm spreading the phrase friend shape.
Yes. Well, especially because this game is so friend-shaped, and then those are very much not. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. I wanted the muscle. Video games. Okay. So if I get this peridot right here, which I'm gonna preemptively eat a couple berries so that I know I have enough for it, I should have enough to make multiple warp pads and also see all these things. These are dungeon seals, so we're gonna craft a whole bunch of those. So, okay, now it's time to gather some things. So we're gonna pop another Zoomy potion. This crab gets to live because I don't feel like chasing him right now, so he gets to thrive. I hope you're happy, little crab. Live a beautiful life, live your dream.
Tell your friends what you saw here today.
Mm-hmm. Tell your friends to buy Fae Farm, crab. Okay, good enough. Now we sprint back to our house. Which...
Here's a question. If the crabs are friend-shaped, does that mean the crabs have to buy a Fae Farm?
Yes. The crabs also are required to buy Fae Farm. Alright, so now we're gonna build a seal crafting station. And a forge. And... Alright, we're gonna get a couple things going really quick. Oh, I don't have enough for the peridot seal. I had it wrong. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We need one citrine seal. And then let's get... I'm gonna need, for my lumber saw, 1 copper ingot, and then I'm gonna need 1 ingot for me for upgrading. Let's get... How many clay bricks can I make? I cannot make enough clay. I'm gonna need stone bricks really fast. And then the rest of this, 8. That's great. So while those are processing, we're gonna take some time to do some general farm clean out stuff. So now we're gonna get rid of this tree because I will eventually need this space. There we go. Hi, friend. You want to be pet? The little blue hearts are so wholesome. Now that's what I'm talking about. 27 mussels. We're gonna do 2 grilled fish. And then we're gonna go do some regular fishing to kill time while our stuff is processing. I would love for it to not... No! No, we're not doing that. We are fishing, game. This fish is gonna turn around, I swear. There we go. So... now the flow of gameplay becomes like, you go into mines, you gather stuff, you come out, you set the stuff that you're gathering on these machines that are making the different pieces and parts that you need to go dungeoneering. And then you go back in, because our goal eventually is going to be to reach the bottom of the mines. We are going to go from 15 to 25 in one single push day, which is...
That's a lot of mining.
It is a lot of mining. It actually, you get an ability with the pickaxe that makes it go way faster. Oh, I love falling in instead of standing on the platform. That's exactly what I wanted. That fish is not anywhere that I can catch it from. Dude. And he keeps going further. He's embarrassing me. This herring, though. You are coming with me, buddy. So yeah, this is like the beginning of the game is like a lot of like pre-mines prep, and then there's a bunch of mining, and then post-mine is like you do 3 days in 5 minutes, and then you're done. that's the run. All right, we're gonna see how this is doing. Get out of that top-down fishing view. Nightmarish. Okay, we're actually... What else do I need for you? Okay, I need the 2 stone bricks. Okay. So... That's still going. So we're actually gonna go... You know, I'm not gonna spend the thing. I'm gonna go see Cinder, let those process, and then come back. So Cinder is our cute little blacksmith friend. She's adorable. And I'm pretty sure she looks like she does as a reference to Sid. I'm like 90% sure of that.
I can see it.
Yeah. So she's adorable. And we upgraded our pickaxe, so now things are going to get chewed through much faster. And yeah, I'm going to try and capture some more basic fish really quick because I'm going to want the energy. So let's get you while we have a second here. Because I really want that grilled fish for energy because it gives you more energy and then, you know, it's going to take up technically less inventory space. It's still, in general, better to do this. And also, fishing doesn't take energy to do. So at the end of a mining run, when you don't have energy or you're running low or don't want to spend anymore, foraging and fishing take no energy. So it's great.
It's nice that the fishing doesn't take any energy. I usually
Yes.
expect it to in a lot of
I was
these
gonna say,
games.
that's unusual.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Am I brazen enough to... No. I'm not going to do this. The better flow is going to be to take... Waiting for this one. Once I get 4 of this, I'm going to start making... You're going to need 4 copper seals, 4 hammered copper seals, and 4 engraved copper seals, and then 2 or 3 iron seals. But to make a hammered copper seal, of course, you need other copper seals. So that's the game. So now I have both of those running. My chicken is losing its mind. I'm going bonkers and yonkers right there for a second. I'm gonna store some stuff. So things that don't have an existing stack, I can't just like snap over. So I think we're good. I need to go sardine hunting, but I don't want to go sardine hunting right now.
At least you already got one.
Mm-hmm. And I need 3. I usually try and have 3 as I get water down the wrong pipe. By the time I go into the mines, I usually want to have 3, but we're gonna go with what we have for the moment. And we'll just take kind of like the easy route down. Okay, so now I can build my lumber station, which goes right here. And we're gonna set as much beach on that thing as we can. Take all of our way seals, all of our existing food. Looking good. We're gonna go and see the chicken inside. Because she has an egg! Atta girl! I'm not gonna pet her because I'm gonna call her outside just so that she gets her needs filled. So now she gets sunshine and I can pet her out here. And she'll get food out here because she's gonna wander over to these and these are her food. So I don't need to feed her as long as she comes outside. We're gonna fry this egg really quick. How am I doing on other stuff? Give me the egg. The egg is a great source of energy. Is this the compelling gameplay you all tuned in for? Watching an egg get greener?
Hey, I came here for egg.
Get greener? Is this green eggs and ham?
It is green eggs and ham. Happy post St. Patrick's Day. Belated was the correct word, but no.
Post-related, close enough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who, but there's a name that pops up on screen every so often that makes me do a double take every time. Because I keep thinking, wait, did you name this file after me or something?
Oh, yeah.
I love Cleo. She is just a mood.
She's such a mood. She loves to adventure. She is not one of the romanceable options, which is fundamentally devastating.
I was about to say, I actually am a little devastated upon learning that.
Yeah. It's, we were robbed on that one. Absolutely.
Her first love is adventure and adventure only, and I guess I can accept that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to take her away from that.
Yeah, she's one of those can't be tied down types.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we respect that.
Exactly.
Oh, I almost lost the sardine right there. I was almost gonna delete this save file. You get back here. God, they are so spicy.
They are. That is a very spicy fish.
And
Very, very angy.
so angy. You are so close. Just thank you. God. Okay. Now I'm just gonna do a quick, like, hunt through this. Okay. No, so we're just gonna swim our way over.
The dolphin dive swimming is just
Yes.
so good.
Thank you. Thank you. That was my exact thought.
Did you just dolphin dive into the boat and go through it?
A little bit, yeah. It's fine. It's regular things. You swim at double speed with the zoom potion too. It's great.
Oh god.
Alright, let me just... Sardines can technically show up in here because this is considered ocean, so... La la, where... I need
when
you.
This run is over, we all need to jump on and start tweeting at the developers and being like, so we understand that Cleo's got a first love, but is there room for us in her life?
Where is specifically the polyamory option just for Cleo?
I was gonna say she's got two hands for holding. She can keep her love for adventure and also me.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a sardine over there.
What
but I want
is
it.
that?
It's a deep ocean fish.
Ooh.
It's a tuna. It's really it requires a high fishing level. We're not gonna get it.
Tuna.
Okay, we're just gonna. Do I have everything that I need? Did I forget anything? Nope. We're just gonna go with it. Whatever it is, we're going with it. Okay, so I crafted those dungeon seals. What those allow us to do is on a floor. The door is now unlocked, so now I can just run to the door.
Nice.
So
I'm also loving.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, continue. I'm loving that it gave you a hint that, like, if it rains, you'll get wet and chilly, and you should have a warm beverage to warm up. I'm like, thank you, game. That is a beautiful piece of advice. Everyone should follow this.
Hot drinks?
Hot drinks!
Hot drinks.
This game thrives on hot drinks. Don't you worry. I checked my save file's weather for the next couple of days, and it's thunderstorming and raining for, like, all of them. So you're gonna see my little character be miserable if I don't drink tea, and the face is like 1,000 out of 10 funny. Like, they just look devastated. So now Copper, which was taking 4 swings, goes down in 2. Coal goes down in 1 and gives you more. Stone gives you more. So copper pickaxe is great, and then eventually we're gonna turn it into iron, and it's really just gonna like crush through things, which we love to see. So, but I'm grabbing these mussels also because I want food. How are we doing on time? I'm just curious.
You are at like roughly an hour and 5 minutes.
Cool. That is not bad for solo, because solo can take like up to like 140 and stuff depending on your RNG. Because there's another item that like I haven't super mentioned, which is oak logs. We need exactly 10 pieces of oak for the run. Enemies can drop oak logs rarely, and if they do, then we don't have to upgrade our axe. I would love to not have to upgrade the axe because that takes time. Alright, I'm getting the alert that I have a full inventory. Based?
Ooh.
That is oak logs.
Eat the berries, get the oak logs.
Yep. Okay, what else do we have in our inventory that I could potentially drop? Why do I only have 3 of the... Oh, because I dropped one already. I'm like, why do I only have 3 of the hammered copper one? I made 4. No, because you already dropped one, Jaypeg. Please, do basic math. I'm begging. Alright, we're just gonna smack you around. Oh, cool. Healing potion. But yeah, if they drop enough, I don't have to go get the copper pickaxe, and I don't have to chop down any oak trees. So it's better if they do, but it truly is, like, that's the boss RNG of the run as far as I'm concerned. Is just that.
Literally just getting the oak from...
It's the oak. It is just 10 logs that can make this run or break it for me. Fundamentally terrifying.
You gotta love a good run that runs that hard on RNG.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm just a terrible person. Like runs like that. We're not gonna get into that.
Oh,
I was
don't
gonna
worry.
say,
Me
I feel
too.
attacked.
Me too.
I feel so attacked.
My other... Cell's seen my other speed game. It is also all RNG.
Yeah, I speedrun a bunch of roguelikes. RNG is the norm. Like...
Controversial opinion. But I get bored if the run's exactly identical the same every time.
Hey, I need a little spice to my run. Little seasoning.
Add a little bit of spice.
Exactly.
100%.
And then sometimes you get the perfect RNG and you world record, and things are great for a couple of days till you never get that RNG ever again.
Yeah. That's the mood. Ow.
It lets you showcase like your game knowledge and your skill too, compared to like just the route's always the same.
That's honestly one of the things I like about this run is that since it's so much like resource management and stuff like that. You get back here. Since it's so much resource management, you're having to think on your feet the whole time and having to hope that you planned ahead. But if you didn't plan ahead, what do? Do you lose a day? Do you risk it? Do you push another floor? Like, what are you gonna do? So, alright. Now, we're gonna smack things that are close to the door specifically, because I want to be over here when the door opens. I think I have enough citrine, but I'm just gonna grab it. I'm gonna need more stone. I'm gonna need more clay. Nice. Early outside of mines, 510 fish. Second and third past mines, 87 copper. I'm reading my notes out loud because that's the only way I remember numbers.
I get it. At one point I was learning to speedrun raft, and basically that's
Raft!
okay, we need this, we need this, we need this, we need this. And it's just numbers and okay, this much wood, this much scrap, this much that.
Uh-huh. Okay. I love watching Raft. What do you speedrun to in Raft? Like, what is the goal?
So my partner and I were running basically what's like Balboa %, or we were trying to route it out. It's an interesting run. I didn't vibe with it very long because you can only get so good and then you're just waiting between islands.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's RNG, but then there's RNG of, okay, now we're good and we've still gotta physically get to the place and I can't make the boat move any faster yet.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. Once you get to the major islands, there's a lot of waiting in that game.
Yeah, it's okay, we got the island done really well. Now we're just waiting. Okay, well, whatever. So fun game, really fun game to play. Not a run that vibed with me, but I've seen some interesting things. They had some interesting speedrun struts that I think got fixed at some point.
That's the saddest sentence.
Mm-hmm. I might
Sounds
also
like
be
it's time to
thinking. No,
downtouch.
I think I'm thinking of Grounded.
Oh,
Now that I think about it,
yeah.
there's been a few games where I'm like, I could speedrun this, where it's a lot of these resource management ones where I've tried speedrunning it, and I hadn't really considered that.
That's the
How
vibe.
often do you actually take a moment and look back at the type of run that you do?
Oh, there is. I get that. Like when I put them next to
log.
each other. Yeah, I think I have enough oak, which is awesome. Like
Nice.
I've been truly blessed with the RNG because I had some already and I have 7 here. I think I might have had 3 or 4 at home. All right, we're gonna go get the peridot on the next floor, and then we're gonna turn around and leave. And the reason that we're gonna do that is because I now have enough to make a warp pad to get in between these faster. And because that's also what every farming sim needs is fast travel systems.
Yes.
Double jumps and
This-
fast
yes.
travel. What game am I playing?
I'm still confused by double jump in a farming sim.
Yeah, it's great though. If you've been playing too much casually and then you go back to speedrun, you will find yourself trying to double jump frequently. I think I have room for iron in my inventory. Yeah, I do. Great.
Look, I'm just saying, if I turn off my screen and just listen to your descriptors, I'm pretty sure you're playing a top-down platformer at this point.
Yes.
At times
That
it
too.
looks like a top-down platformer too. Like,
It does. I love this game, but also, boy, they made a video game, huh? Like, there's a lot going on in this little.
yeah,
in
I'm
this
not
cute
sure
little
what
game.
they were. They had a lot of things they wanted to do, and they seem to have done a lot of them.
Yeah, the glitches that you can get are hysterical because of it. Or just like, you know, like, oh, I'm out of the map. I'm under the map. We were devastated because for a while there was a glitch wherein the non-host players on a map wouldn't take damage from a very specifically very annoying enemy, but it was only that enemy, but it's like an enemy that we hate. So we were like, oh my god, this is the best. I hope they never fix it. And then like the next patch, it was like, oh, players, like non-host players will now take damage from UTOTs, and we were like, really?
No.
Like I cry every time. All right, we're gonna take Izumi back because we're about to get the warp portals, so we're We're just gonna zoom on back. You live to see another day, crab.
Tell your friends.
Mm-hmm. Warn your friends, actually.
Mm.
Tell your friends to buy Fae Farm.
Tell your friends to buy Fae Farm.
Boing.
So good. All right. First thing we're gonna do is set that one down. Kevin, Gondor, I know I forgot to set down the other one. That's not important right now. Don't look at me like that. Do I? Okay, I only need enough copper to do. Okay, we're gonna do. I think we have enough for oak. Oh, we're one short. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
That's rude.
It's really rude. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna make those while we can. That. Those. Can I build any of my crafting stations? No. Okay. So,
Condor would like you to know that they are in fact looking.
don't look!
I was gonna say, yeah, Gondor is watching you.
You snitch! Okay. 2 sardines. Let's store this. Keep this. Mana potion I'm gonna keep on me. This one I'm gonna sell. Okay. We're gonna do some more fishing while we have a minute. Go down. Okay, cool. You can like overfish these areas and then they take time to respawn. I know that because I've done it a lot. So the speedrun is definitely a careful balance with that. Oh, you little brat! Let's throw this as far out as we can and then wait till he pulls back.
Come, buddy, come on.
Bestie! We're on Lady Arcaders right now. Can you not embarrass me? Oh, I thought he was just gonna like be super chill and get pulled in with absolutely 0 resistance, but I'll take that. That was fine. All right, we're
So
gonna
do the
get this.
fish always reset to like a fixed distance when the fishing minigame starts?
They go away, but not. I've had some go really far, and some go not as far, but they certainly have like a minimum that they go to. I would love them to just go from where you catch them, but they have. It's almost like they have a range that they can launch between. Because that other one went really far for no reason. Can you get me out of the... There we go. You're mine. I'm gonna take these. The other thing I like about this game that I haven't mentioned is the fact that, like, I know it's kind of borked right now, so, like, this tool that I'm on right now that is currently showing, like, the scythe, or the sickle, is also all your regular farming tools. So it's your pickaxe, it's your watering can, it's your axe. It cycles to what it needs to be depending on what you're about to do with it. So you can see it like changing. So my actual tool options are fishing rod, net, magic staff, and then like utilitool, which is awesome.
Yeah, no, that's neat. I like that.
It's a
Magic staff and utilitool are definitely default things, I assume, for a farming game.
Yes, exactly. Very normal things to have in your farming sim. Okay. I really want to hang out and take these. Okay, because we're only... I put iron on last. Let's grill these. I really want to set these going, but I've still got time on it. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take one loop down to see if we can get a sardine. We've got plenty of time in our day, so I'm not worried about that. we're gonna try and get our final sardine and then get everything else for the rest of the day. Don't mind me just like clipping through the buildings. It's not important. Hi, Nessa. We're not gonna talk to you ever in this run, but hi, Nessa.
Aw, she looks cute.
She is cute. She's like the competitive fisherwoman. She's where you get all your fishing quests from.
You fisherwoman? You got my interest.
Yeah. She's neat. I'm actually wearing her jacket in my game, like right now.
Did you steal it from her?
No, when you complete all her quests, she gives it to
Okay.
you. But at the same time, I love the thought that there could be no heterosexual explanation for it.
I mean,
I
there
I
prefer
really
wasn't
that.
gonna say it, but
there really isn't.
She's like, you did all of the best fishing. Here's my coat. Here's my clothing. We can match. And I'm like, oh baby, you're so right.
Are you saying they were just fishing buddies?
They were just fishing buddies. Oh my god, they were fishing buddies.
Oh my god.
That'll catch on, I'm sure. Sardine! My toil and trouble is finally over. Ignoring these ladybugs, I don't need them for money right now. Oh, that's a queen bee! Isn't she cute?
Oh my gosh.
Don't mind that she went in the rock, that's not important.
She's so
She's so powerful
She
that she can go
is.
through rocks. It's the power of being a queen.
She's great. She's adorable. I don't need to catch her. I could for the money, but I'm gonna let her be free and thrive out here because she's doing so well for herself, but she's adorable. I will take that time loss to show how cute she is. Alright. Can I make... Great. Alright. And then... You're still going. So... We're gonna take... these... And... I'm gonna pop down the peridot seal, which goes here. In a very dramatic rumble. I have the citrine one in my inventory, so when we run to the mines in the morning... No, let's do it now. I'll be able to fast travel in the morning.
It was literally like you said. It was today that they introduced the
Yes.
snail time thing.
Yes. And I'm
Because I've
here.
been sitting here and I'm like, wow, today's been a long day.
Yes.
And I'm, holy heck, those days must have been so short. You guys would have been able to do nothing.
Nothing. It was bad. And now we can use it to get back. Once it thinks about it for a second. So now there's my fast travel. Which is great because I also don't need to use the Zoomy potion. And yeah. Alright. Oh, I can do more beach lumber? Okay.
so I don't know if I want to ask you this one, but I'll do it anyway. Why do games keep dropping updates on you right before event runs?
I don't know, but that does keep happening to me.
I was going to say, is this not the first time?
No. No, it's
Oh my
absolutely
goodness.
not the first time. It's happened with Forewarned, which is my other speed game. I think more than once. Every time I go to show something off, well, not every time, but like most of the times that I go to show something off, it just gets patched. Like, right then. Okay, so...
You might need to start contacting developers and just being like, "Hey, I'm
really
showcasing
should.
your game. Can you not drop a
Yeah.
patch?"
Okay. I
this
need you.
day.
I need you to start running Pizza Possum because there's a glitch in that game that I would really like fixed.
Oh, cool, yeah.
And it would make my runs better. And yeah, so I need you to do that for me.
Okay, I
I'm
can
gonna
do
need
that.
that favor.
You had me at Pizza Possum. Like,
Oh, it is a
Possum
silly,
is
silly
fantastic.
run. It is a fantastic game and a very silly run.
I love that. I love to hear that. Okay. Ooh, 2 fried eggs. Alright, can I build any more of my things? They both need... Okay, copper ingot. So 1, 2, 3 copper ingot. And then I'm gonna need more stone brick. Okay. So... I need more stone and more copper today. How am I doing on storing stuff? Let's get rid of you. You come with me. You store. You store. Actually, you store. I'm not going to sell you. I don't feel like going over there. We're just going to do some inventory moving while I have a second.
Is your house storage infinite? Or
Yes!
do you have to... Okay. Okay. I was a little
Oh,
worried.
yeah,
I was looking
baby.
at that filling up and I was like,
Oh, you
That's a
should
little scary.
see my regular save. It's wild. You know what? Forget it. I
Thank
don't
goodness
need
for
egg
hammer
that bad.
space.
Yes.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to go see Cinder. I'm like forgetting to do things because I'm so used to... The other thing is like I've played co-op runs of this more recently than I've done solos. And in co-op, I don't upgrade my pickaxe. So I'm not used to having to run down to Cinder. I need 2 iron. Ugh. I'm so out of practice on that. I'm embarrassed. Nobody look. I know this is streaming live, but nobody look.
I'm not looking. I'm not watching.
Okay. All the
gonna
commentators
see what? There's
will
nothing to
stop
see.
watching. Chat, you continue to watch.
Yeah.
Here's what we're gonna do, chat. Everyone just type in chat, we're not looking, and then we can just continue to watch. But we'll just say we're not looking.
I'll just...
We're not looking.
Yeah, I'll just...
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I see nothing.
Check this out. Because I dropped those waste seals, I can teleport to that floor.
Oh, that's
very
nice.
nice.
And then run directly into that guy. All right.
Can confirm, chat is in fact not looking.
Thank you, chat. All right, I need...
Except for Gondor. Gondor's still looking.
That
Gondor,
makes...
stop looking.
He lives upstairs. He's gonna be contrarian. There's nothing I can do to stop him. If he wanted to, he could come in this room and look at my screen. I couldn't stop him. Although that would probably terrify me.
Is it bad that I kind of want one of the treasure swords as like a pet?
Oh no,
Oh,
it's understandable.
I am.
They're very cute.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that.
They're really cute.
Okay, people are starting to peek a little bit now.
They can peek now. It's okay. I fixed it. I didn't fix it, but I'm working
You
on
didn't.
it.
There was nothing you needed to fix. Nothing happened.
Nothing
we
happened.
didn't see anything.
Oh, I was hoping for the double KO on that. Okay, we do really need copper and stone, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm picking up copper as I go. No, not silt. Although I think I might need some silt. Now that I'm saying that, I think I need silt. Hang on. That's... Do I need
Throw it
it?
into silt.
I need 20 silt. Okay, yeah, I do actually need a little bit of silt. I have a fair amount of silt already. I just need more.
Is there no way to check how much silt you have in your inventory?
I
Like
can
back at the
only...
house?
Yeah, I can't check house inventory while out. There is silt on the farm, though, so I can just get it there. Alright, so... We're gonna hit a stopping point in this mine, whether I like it or not, and I'm gonna need to turn around and leave when we get to floor 15. But, hopefully, if I have done my due diligence, because you need an iron pickaxe, you need to go talk to Cleo. who tells you, oh, you need an iron pickaxe, and then she lets you proceed through the rest of the mines. And then once we have that unlocked, if I have played my cards right, I can do like the 15 to 25 in one push while things are processing to complete the quest that I'll need to do once I get to floor 25. And then I can just push through to the end. So like the 15 to 25 push also happens pretty towards the end. So I'm getting some of this stuff now because I know I'm gonna need more stone bricks and copper ingots. So we're just gonna get them rolling while I'm thinking about it. If I can do this without using too much food, it means I can keep that food for that 15 to 25 push, so I'm kind of trying to be greedy. Oh, new enemy. Okay, how am I doing on iron, stone, copper? Okay, I'm gonna need more copper. That's a whole anchor with eyeballs.
I love it so much.
Is that Clippy the anchor?
Pretty much, it's very
You are
Clippy-esque.
so right. Oh my goodness.
And he makes clangy noises.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Love him.
He's something to experience. He hits very hard. So...
I'll bet.
And the other thing it means is when you start seeing him, you stop seeing as many wooden enemies.
Oh
And
no.
I still, I think, need oak lumber. Because I don't think I got any yet. Nope. I really don't want to upgrade my axe. I would really like to know. Oh, was there iron on that floor that I did not get? Well, that's a problem for later, Jaypeg, because I moved floors. I actually don't think I need that much more iron anyway, though. Yeah, I have enough. Please, I'm literally
Maybe
begging.
we'll...
Nope.
Come on, game.
Bestie. No!
Video H game. That was very rude of you.
It's being very rude to me. I have 2 more floors that I can do it on, so we're gonna hope for the best. Okay. So now it's time to stand near the door and smack everything close to it. And hope that I can get to the next floor. So we used to use invisibility potions pretty heavily in this before we realized that it was, though RNG heavy, possible to get enough oak lumber from enemy drops. We used to use invisibility potions and kind of just do these floors in peace and go around the enemies. Now you don't do that until you go to do that 15 to 25 push. So, like, I'm doing a lot more combat now. The run has definitely changed over time and become more RNG heavy because of that, but that's speedrunning, I guess. All right. Please, 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 please. Will complaining work in this game? Complaining works when I play golf. Will complaining work in this game if I keep complaining about not getting logs? I want it to work really badly.
It might.
This guy does not give logs. In case anyone had a question about whether the giant metal anchor gave logs, he is not able to drop them.
Well, I think he should.
I think he should too! But they were like...
all anchors were pure metal.
Exactly, but apparently they didn't want to hear that. Alright, please. Gabe, I'm literally begging, because I really don't want to upgrade it, because I don't want to waste the copper for one single log. And I really don't want to have to come back in here for it either. That was beach!
Rude.
What a beach.
What a beach! Thank you for that. You're gonna hear me get angrier and angrier about this too, because like, especially because I got like a 2 log drop earlier.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh.
The not
Always-
friend-shaped thing was a friend.
Yeah.
See, I told you, friend-shaped.
Secretly friend-shaped all along.
Friend did not friend-shape.
Alright.
What defines friend-shape?
Oh, I actually didn't do the other floors. It's fine. I'll do them on the way down. What defines friend shape? That is a good question. I think friend shape is deeply personal, although there are some very consistent things that everybody considers friend shape, because I would consider Alolan Raichu universally friend shape. Where?
I agree with this.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to my dungeoneering really quick.
I will say this. I like friendship for one particular reason, and it's a very opt-in thing. You get to decide if you are friend-shaped or not. But the greeting goes out there, so you get to choose if you are greeted by friendship or not.
I like that thought.
Mhm.
Okay.
A very self-identifying statement. Like,
Yeah.
are you friend-shaped? If so, greetings, hello.
I like this perspective. Alright. I have an iron ingot going. And I have a bunch of stuff happening. And then how am I doing on food? I'm okay on food. I think I'm gonna go to bed and let everything run for the rest of the day. And then I should be able to basically upgrade and do the push all today if I've played my cards correctly. Let's see if I did it. So, okay. I have a couple more things that I need to build. So... let's see. Alright. Good. Can I still build hearth? I can still build hearth. Okay, great. What do I need? One more thing is going to be needed. I need one more stone brick and I need 8 silt. Okay? That's very doable. Chopping all of those. We're gonna chop all these herring. We're going to chop all these spring greens. We are not going to chop the sardine. I live in constant fear that I'll do that by accident. We're going to...
You say that like you have done that
Oh!
more than once.
Once. I did it exactly once.
Accidental sushi?
Uh-huh. It's the saddest sushi. It's the most expensive sushi because it doesn't take money from you, it takes time.
Oof.
All right, do I have enough iron? Ingots now. I have 2. Fantastic. I can actually upgrade my pickaxe this time, which means everybody can look, because this is what I meant to do from the beginning.
Again, I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't see anything because there was nothing to see.
True. Alright, I have to use the iron pickaxe's power. And
Hey, that's cool.
yep.
That
That's
animation.
cool.
You do a
That
giant dive
animation.
bomb. We redeem.
So upset you can't romance Cleo. I'm
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lady Arcaders. Sorry for the small delay. We were dealing with some technical difficulties, but we are in fact back. And I really hope all of you've been drinking water, getting snacks, got up, took a little bit of a walk. In the meantime, let's get back into the action. Jay.
Yep. Okay. So we can restart timer on 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Cool. So we are on floor 15, and I'm going to collide directly with that octo wheel, which is really fun. No, we have to get to floor 15. So we've seen floor 15. We have to get back there. I don't have to hit a button on this floor, although I am going to, in fact, use the iron seal because I have it and I want to get it out of my inventory. Now we have pretty blue crystals down here. We have aquamarine. I'm going to immediately ignore it and get obliterated, but it's fine because I can go through this door now. There was a lock on it, so I don't need to do the button on that floor. But now is the time to play You Can't See Me. We are now invisible. Enemies cannot attack us, although these octo wheels are going to try their best to. And herein starts the push to 25 in one shot. So
this is what your run in the mines used to be, was just invisibility potions and
yep.
sneaking.
Yep.
Honestly, respectable.
Alright, so we are going to try and use the iron pickaxe's ability as much as we can. But it's best to do it. Oh, that's a pig cannon thing. I forget what it's called. When he fires, he does like a sweet backflip.
Okay,
he's great.
I want to see this.
I
was about to say you should take damage and show that to us. But no.
When this one runs out, if there's one on the floor, I'll aggro it. Ah, I hate these things.
They're not very smart.
Nope. They're being really
like, and
right
I mean that in like they've got kind of a very orange cat energy to them, kind of wandering around.
They are specifically Kevin's nemesis, my co-runner Kevin. He has died to them while invisible. Because they'll just body you.
They are too good at their jobs.
Alright, so here's where we're gonna utilize that pickaxe to our real advantage. Yeah! And that's how we get an early button!
Nice.
Us.
So we want as many of those, or sometimes the buttons just like out in the open. We love that. That can happen sometimes on the push, and it's very funny. Because we're like, oh, thank you, I guess. I guess that's a thing that can happen. Alright. How is going to be the best way for me to line up on this one? Let's try this. Nice. I chose correctly! Right, 21.
I still can't get over the loading chicken.
I know, loading chicken is really good boy. Oh, I thought you could see me for a second and my heart stopped. And now we have topaz as well. The pretty orange stone is topaz. Oh. I had already hit to swing before I registered that there was a button next to me, which is a normal thing.
Mood.
Mm-hmm. Biggest of mood. Alright. We're so close. we're gonna hope. I do have to get silt back on the farm, but it's fine. I'll do that while things are cooking. I think I have all of my other resources, though, so we're fine. All right, 23! We're so close!
So, question for everyone here. What is the biggest takeaway of this run? Is it Chloe or loading chicken?
Loading chicken.
Why are we putting two bad characters against each other?
Oh,
We
wait.
can have both.
Wait. And the queen. Let's
Oh.
not forget to put the queen on her pedestal. She belongs there too.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't you fret. Wisp Mother or Wisp Mommy is almost here, and she's her, and then there's a romance option, Pyrea, who only shows up after, literally, like, you could do wing percent if you just wanted to go get a goth girlfriend, because the goth girlfriend love interest shows up after wing percent, basically.
Okay, I am the goth girlfriend.
Say hello to Neppy!
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Neppy.
Hi, Neppy.
That is too cute. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
So, Neppy is stereotypically Fae, except for one thing. So, Neppy is like, yeah, I made those whirlpools. Aren't they cool? Oh, I didn't know they were hurting people. But, you know, like every Fae character just did it because it was fun. Where Neppy differs from other Fae characters is that when you tell Neppy it's hurting people, he goes, oh no, I'll stop. Because other Fae characters would be like, okay.
Yes, and?
Yeah, like, where's the part of that concerns me? I'm not sure. Okay,
We appreciate the polite, respectful nature.
I need one more field green. I think there should be some having regrown over here. Where are my field greens? Do I need to go get one? I need to go get one. Cool. It's fine. I have to do silt gathering anyway, so... Alright. Store. Okay, great. We're gonna go with this. Okay.
So, question for chat. We're doing cozy farming. What's the best
let's do
cozy
this.
farming drink?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
Is it tea? Because that's my answer, tea. Lemon
What's
tea
tea?
with honey.
I was about to say, what type of tea? That is far too broad.
Lemon tea with honey.
I could deal with some of that right now because my throat's a little shot. But not from, I want to be clear, not from doing this run or anything. It's because they sprayed for like aphids outside my building while I had my window open with like no warning. Oh, that's one of the romanceable options. That's Argyle.
Oh.
So if you liked Alaric, Argyle is a homie. Argyle.
So there seems to be a lot of answers. I'm seeing herbal tea, I'm seeing chai, I'm seeing hot chocolate or tea. There was one mention of milk.
Milk is an option, yeah.
You know, I don't mind a cup of milk with my
Me
farming
neither.
sim sometimes.
Yeah,
There
that's
has
a
to be
vibe.
cookies, though. If there's milk, we have to have cookies.
Mm-hmm.
That's important.
Okay, I think I have enough coral and sand dollar now. So,
Lemon ginger with honey.
ooh.
Ooh. I might have to go make a cup of peppermint tea when we're done.
I have the Trader Joe's peppermint green tea in front of me right now. The I forget what it's like. It's like Moroccan mint green. That's what I've got going right now. Let's get those 4 going, because I'll need those 4. And then...
Ooh, pecan shortbread. Or pecan shortbread. I don't know what side of that argument you two are on.
I accept both because I understand that to a degree it does come down to where you live in the US. Because... Or it depends on what you're talking about, because I prefer to say, like, the pie and the shortbread, I'll usually say, like, pecan. But then I know there's a dessert that, like, I can't remember having it, but it's, like it's like tassies, like, and then I say pecan tassies because that sounds better to me than pecan tassies. I cannot explain this.
I know you're saying you can't explain it, but it makes total sense to me. I'm like, no, I agree with this. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, we have all our facilities built that we're gonna need now, which is good. Oh, let's pet the chicken for fun, by accident, but for morale.
Extra chicken pets are never by accident.
That's true.
Why did petting the chicken check a box? I'm curious.
Because Ichi has needs. And petting is a need. Don't you know? Chickens have needs. They have feelings and needs. Okay, I need to bring this. 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 And we're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait and we're gonna think about things until this steamed fish is done.
Are we watching the fish steam?
We're watching the fish steam. So, I can't really mouse over it or anything, but you see the big picture of the steamed fish? Do you see kind of like an old man's face in like the onions?
Yes,
okay.
I see, yes.
Oh, I didn't, and now I do.
Face, and I'm like, oh my god.
I didn't see it until you said it.
You're welcome, everybody. It's Old Man Steve's fish.
Eyebrows with a mustache, and oh my gosh.
First knowledge, Jaypeg,
Why have you done this?
Because
Also,
have you met me?
True.
Chat would like you to know the run is not valid unless you pet the chicken.
That's so true.
Oh, okay, good.
Alright, so we've got everything needed to go give Neppy. So Neppy was like, I can turn off the whirlpools, but I want to have dinner with a friend first. So we are bringing everything for Neppy to have a feast. And floor 25 always is warpable too once you access it, so we can just go straight back down, give Neppy their snackies, and over the next couple days, a bunch of stuff's gonna happen real quick. So
We've hit that point in the run.
oh yeah, we have.
I'm already holding on to my hat.
Yeah. Alright, so we give everything to Neppy. Sweet fireworks happen. Neppy's excited.
I need every single one of these animals as a plushie.
I know.
I need a Neppy plushie. I need the chicken plushie. I need a frog plushie.
I swear it's like they were going for a brand deal with how cute things are.
They should get it. It's fantastic.
Almost ran the wrong direction for no discernible reason. Forgot where I was running.
And you can fall into the water, which I love the fact that you can swim. I think this is one of the first farming sims I have seen where you can swim.
Yep.
That is a unique feature. I do like it.
Alright. There's a plot. Neppy cleared the whirlpools. Alright. Chicken, get out here. Because we're already goofing around, so Chicken gets pet now. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to Alaric. And Alaric is going to tell us that we can use a magic spell with our staff. We're gonna walk outside, we're gonna use it, we're gonna walk back in to talk to him. By the way, we're friends with Alaric now.
We weren't friends before?
We're now officially friends.
Oh, okay.
And now we can get friend quests from him if we really want them. We're not going to today because it's not important for the run, but it's important emotionally. Alright, so we can now do this spell. So I did it. And now I'm gonna run back in and talk to Alaric.
What does that spell do?
It clears, this, like... We haven't run into it because, I haven't run into them. But they're these, like, swirling black, like, cloud things that block you from being able to do stuff. So it clears that. It also harvests crops and picks flowers. So,
So a much better use of it for that.
So we're gonna go tell Eddie that the whirlpools are gone because even though he's on the ocean, he apparently didn't feel like checking. And he's super happy about it. He's never gonna go out on his boat again in this game, but just know that he does. He gives us a whole house, so we get a second house. Now we can, in fact, have sheep and cows if we want. And we're gonna jump across. You can make this jump on zoomies to get to the higher level. And we're gonna use our magic to clear our way to Mother Wisp. She's not there yet. So Vortex clears these. And I had an extra mana potion. So I think there's one at the top of the stairs too. Okay. I don't think there's any more. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, so our way to her is clear. I have to check something because I realized that I might have oopsied. We'll find out. I oopsied. I got way too overexcited. I think I might have to capture peacock butterflies. Okay. We're gonna do a quick peacock butterfly check because I might need more. Although I don't know how many I actually need to complete the quest. I got way too overexcited and I put all 10 butterflies in the thing when I did not in fact need to put all 10 butterflies in. So now we have to hunt for butterflies. Because I am all out of whack in this run today.
Oh no!
So we're on a butterfly hunt. Luckily the butterflies are kind of just like everywhere. Like they can spawn almost anywhere, so it's just like we're gonna keep covering ground until we see them.
That's good at least.
Yeah. And speed doesn't necessarily matter at this point to pop like a zoomie potion. Okay, one more needed. If we have to put any amount in, it's 3. I'm really confident of that. But I'm having a moment right now where I think, I cannot remember, I think you have to put butterflies in. Ha! Alright, we're good. Crisis averted. Who knew this run was gonna come down to butterflies?
I mean, if it's going to come down to anything, butterflies seems like it's the better of things.
That's true.
I don't know, but...
It's better that than sardines. New quests available. That means the romantic interests that weren't available before. Oh, you saw her for a second. You saw her for a second.
Oh.
You saw her for a second.
Sneak peek, sneak peek.
That was...
Ooh.
We're gonna go we're gonna go see Mother. You ready?
No, but
I'm ready
that's
to
okay. I
zoom.
still want to see her.
All right. This is time to see Mommy? Sorry, Mommy? Sorry, Mommy? Sorry, Mommy? Sorry.
Cleo, I'm sorry. We're gonna need to talk. Because there might be someone else.
Hey, why did you do this to me?
Isn't she incredible?
She is amazing.
My
I'm-
life is never gonna be complete again knowing she exists
Yeah.
and I'm not there.
Uh-huh. It's like, I'm sorry. It's like, the fact that you can't marry her is earth-shattering to me. All right. We put 3 of these in. We take Flutterdusk out. We pop another Flutterdusk to get up there and then be ready on time. Because it is gonna be time as soon as I'm gonna get like a little like notification like that wings have happened. And that's time. So I give her the items. There we go. That's time. There.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
GG.
Thanks. So that is wing percent. So now we have our wings. She immediately gives you your next quest, but we don't listen to that. We now have a double jump.
Ooh.
And you spin.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
adorable.
That is very cute. I like it.
So yeah, that is wing percent of Fae Farm. It is honestly incredibly fun, and also now that you have wings, you can stand on things. So let me just parkour really quick.
Parkour.
I'm in this tree.
Where did Jaypeg go?
You can also stand on the beech trees. And usually it's tradition after a run, we all like run and jump into the trees. Then we get like, we're like, all right, cool, bye. And that's where we head off. Okay. So I hope you liked it. I hope you like wing percent. I love this run. I think that it is like the perfect amount of like resource management, RNG, mine vibes, chicken co-star. Oh, wait. Hold on. We're gonna show something off with the chicken. Okay, here. I'm gonna move slightly back from her. And... she dances!
Oh my god.
That's adorable.
Oh my gosh. That's fantastic.
She dances. It's so cute!
Oh, they speak in.
Okay, I'm gonna hit save on this, and then I'm just gonna load into my other farm and give a quick tour. I promise I'll only make it like 10 minutes, I think it's fine.
I don't know if we've got the 10 minutes to do the whole tour, but if you want, you can do the little walk around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before that, Ophelia, where would we be able to find you after this? Any
You would
socials?
find me on Twitch and on YouTube at ClockworkOphelia. I do a lot more variety streaming than I do speedrunning, but I do speedrun a few games, so I would love to see y'all there if you want to come by for some cute runs.
Okay. And Sel, where would we
Yeah.
be able to find you?
You can find me on Twitch at selcouthmind, or you can find all the rest of my socials, including my YouTube channels, at selcouthmind.neocities.org. And you can also find me here on this channel on Sunday, speedrunning The Sims 4 grilled cheese percent.
Oh,
Yes. Yes,
Those
I'm
are gonna be
very
really
excited
interesting.
for that.
Jaypeg
Right.
is on comms. It's going to be a great time.
I look forward to a cheesy time.
It's going to
Mhm.
It's going to be
It's
easy and
chaos.
cheesy. Like, those things will be happening.
So it does seem like we have a little bit of time to do the tour, so
Okay.
let's enjoy let's enjoy the full glory of the finished farm.
I will, once we load in, which is taking forever. Here we go. Okay, see, this is the miserable rain face, first of all.
Oh.
You're so upset.
I'm gonna leave her this way.
Giggle, but you're so upset.
I'm gonna leave her this way instead of drinking tea. I have a little assistant. This is like a DLC thing. It gives you stat buffs. This is my man's. This is Namshal. He says things like that to me, and then I'm a big wuss and is like, okay, I love you. But and then he says that the farm
can't get over how angry you look at
I know.
right
I wish I were as strong as you, love, and I'm ready to burst into tears. Like, absolutely beside myself upset. Here.
Hardcore Legolas vibes, though. I get it.
Yes.
Look at this man!
Oh my. Hello.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
hi.
Does he have two different colored eyes?
He sure does. He sure does. He sure
He's
does.
an anime
From your
character. I like him.
Uh-huh. And then this is the goth girlfriend, Pyrea.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Is there a little orc down there? I see it.
That's Gallon. Yeah.
Oh.
He's adorable. Pepper is also adorable. She's like tan outdoorsy lady. Everybody is great. Jack is like Canadian dad. And then Argyle is just like librarian vibe. There's only 6, but God, are they a good 6. Like, and I clearly dated both Jack and Pyrea before dating Namshal. Oops. So, okay. Here's my farm. Here's all my regular crops that hang out right here. By the way, here's my trans rights flag of flowers. Very important to see. Here's all my production stuff through here. A little sitting area.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Sick frog statues. This is my artisan area. So this is a loom where you can create things, an artisan table where you can like pickle things and make mayonnaise. You can make decor items here. The hearth that we used, that's a tea table. And then the lumber, the forge, the gem polisher. Here is my orchard of a bunch of different trees.
I'm gonna assume that they're probably persimmons. I thought they were tomatoes on trees, and I was really confused for a couple seconds.
Yeah, they are persimmons. Good
No,
eye,
I'm
Soph.
confused.
Here, watch this. My flowers now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's great. Okay, we'll stop in. We'll see our cows and sheep really quick, and then we'll go to we'll go to the Fae area.
Momos.
So when you milk them, you just lift them, and then milk happens. And then I have a really important question, everybody. Have you spun your sheep today?
No.
What?
That's how you shear sheep now.
Oh,
Okay. You need this game now?
I do. I truly do.
Okay, I'll warp to my Fae area really quick so we can see that, and then, shoot, I really wanted to show the jar of bees.
Jar of bees?
Okay, I'm gonna try and do jar of bees really fast. Okay, we're gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna try and push this as fast as humanly possible. I know, I'm sorry. I think I literally teased the jar of bees. So, okay, this is my fairy farm. This is my Fae Realm farm. So here's my rainbow flower and frog fountain.
Gorgeous.
It's not raining here, so I can, in fact, invite my babies from this farm outside. So these are spriggans. They're like little pea pod flower things. My ones here have like music names, so my
I
Spriggans are
noticed that.
Toccata
I was
and
like-
Fugue. Yeah.
I was about to ask if the other one was Fugue.
Yep. And then I have Lute, Harpy, and Lyra are my Lunins, like fairy bunnies.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
They're really cute. They're wonderful. And then, yeah, so here, like, I have a little picnic area. Here is my Fae crops. There's magic crops that can be used as potion ingredients, so I just grow them here. Because I have to come over here to feed the other animals anyway. And yeah, you even have like a house over here. You could choose this as your primary house. I use the other one as my primary just because then I am immediately outside in front of the crops that I use, but you can do whatever you want. You can breed, of course, rainbow flowers, so I have a selection right there. All right, so we're gonna go back to the homestead. Hopefully the jar of bees is done. And then I'm going to show you the jar of bees and the bee fortress, and that is what we will end on. All right,
Bee
great.
Fortress, oh my goodness.
Oh, don't worry. I promise it's worth going overtime. I promise. So I have grabbed a potion that is simply called Large Jar of Bees.
Okay.
I'm going to go to my mountain farm, which is where the bee fortress is set up. Welcome to the bee fortress.
Oh. What is
So these are all propagation hives. And if I release the jar of bees while standing in the middle of all the propagation hives, it'll fill the propagation hives. And then I can collect the bees out of there, and it's actually a way to multiply the amount of bees you have, so...
Oh my gosh.
We are going to release the bees now.
Not the bees.
Here's the bees everywhere.
Oh my
Chaotic, and I
gosh.
Oh
love it.
Yeah,
This is
the bee
fantastic.
fortress. So I'm waiting for them all to go into the propagation hives right now. I think they're good. And this is how you collect bees and kind of multiply your bee amounts. Because now I can go in and I could take these bees from all of them, and it takes less bees. Yep, this is why the fence is here. Because then you can't leave, and then they'll just go to the propagation hives. It takes less bees. There we go. Now they're quiet. Now I can harvest bees correctly. It takes less bees to make a jar of bees than you get out of releasing the jar of bees into this nightmarish contraption. So this farm literally only has one thing on it, and it's the bee fortress. So
Oh my lord. That is fantastic.
okay, I'm so glad that I got to show that off. Okay, I'm so sorry that I went over time. I hope you all had fun, and I really hope, like, if you want to learn this run, please let me know. I'm working on documentation for it and everything like that. This is my baby, and I love it, and it's also really fun to do co-op, so yeah.
And where would we be able to find you?
You can find me on Twitter at also Jaypeg, and on Twitter at Jaypeg, or on Twitch at Jaypeg_EXE. And if you can't find me in either of those places, you can find me in Lady Arcaders. You can find me in the Burning Ship Discord or in Binary Breakers, are all places that I like to hang out. So yeah, you can find me in any of those. And if you're interested in playing seriously, please let me know. I love this game and I love this run. So I'm really glad I got to show it off.
All right, Jaypeg, thank you so much for that run. It was fantastic. I had a blast. The colors in this game are so great, and the character models are fantastic. Everything is adorable and so fun. And quick little reminder for everyone, thank you so much for watching. We are Lady Arcaders. It's an all women's gaming collective. We run weekly showcases. We occasionally do charity events. We want to uplift and encourage women in gaming and endeavors, and just cultivate a supportive environment so everyone can show off their talents. Quick little reminder, we do have our first in-person speedrunning event soon, Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Toronto. It's going to happen June 18th, 2024, Seascape Sci-Fi Bar and Cafe in Toronto. It's going to be streamed on this Twitch channel. Run submissions are open till midnight, March 31st. So please, we want to see you there. If you hold on tight, we have to do some quick intermission stuff. Hey everyone, welcome back. We are going to be rating Big Scared after this, but before we head out, I do have a couple more things I wanted to announce. On top of all those things that I announced for Out of Bounds Toronto, we also have submissions still open for Attract Mode. That means, if you want to be here with us, we are scheduling for April and beyond. Go ahead and send your pitches over at ladyarcaders.com/start. And we want to show off your games. We know you love them. We want to see why you love them. So on top of that, we also, as we said, have more Attract Mode coming on Sunday. We're going to be starting at 2 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be a whole day of cooking, which is going to be interesting. We're actually going to be putting on our chef hats for this one. Varen's going to be kicking us off, and we're going to have a chill day of Cook, Serve, Delicious 2. We're going to mess around and let them find out who's cooking. Also, following that showcase, we're going to have Sims 4 run by Cell, who you actually saw here doing commentary. They are going to be trying to make the perfect grilled cheese sandwich in under 12 minutes. I am curious to see how that's going to work in Sims 4. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. In the meantime, like I said, my name is Alara. If you want to find me, you can find me here on Twitch. My name is Alara Cutie. You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky under the same names. You've all been fantastic. Thank you so much, chat, for being here, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.